I'm Darren Karp, and with me today is actor, comedian, writer, and now probably his proudest accomplishment. He's the proud winner of To Tell the Truth's Doris Award. We have Deon Cole with us. How you doing, Deon?
How are you? Are you good? You great?
I'm doing well. You look nice and swole.
Yeah.
I like this.
I'm still on my high.
Yeah, you're still on. I mean, come on. It's a coveted award here. I mean, this has to be the first line in your wiki entry. I'm so excited to talk to you. Where are you calling in from today?
From Los Angeles, yeah.
All right, all right. Yeah. I don't see the Deon Award. I mean, I don't see the Doris Award in the background, but I'm assuming it's.
Oh, I can go get it. Yes, I definitely can go get it.
I'm assuming it's highlighted in your house. I'm sure it is.
I put it on a real high shelf. That's what I did. I got it on a real high shelf or whatever. Yeah.
You don't want anyone stealing that. Well, I want to get right into Tell the Truth because you killed the game last time. I mean,
thank you.
And you're about to be on the show again. You swept the game. You guessed correctly every time, which awarded you the coveted Doris Award, named after Anthony's mother. So tell me, what's the secret? What's your trick? You know, how do you know who it is each time? What are you looking for?
Man, well, what I did was I was just trying to look at what was not the obvious and what didn't fit in. I just kept doing that constantly. I kept going, okay, so what's not this? Yeah. Whatever the category was, I was like, what's not this? And so I just kept looking at it, and then once I began asking them questions, the questions started to tell exactly who they were to me in a sense. So I just went with that, man. I was like, okay.
You're a human lie detector. Yeah, right. You're a human lie detector. I mean, were you surprised that you did as well with that strategy? Or
I could not believe it.
Okay, yeah, because I'm like, wow, I mean, you swept the game. That rarely happens. Did you prepare for it at all? Or are you just like, I'm just going to kind of go with the opposite?
Just instinct, man. Look, only thing that I could chop it up to is comedians are pretty good judge of characters because they have to deal with people a lot, and that's all that I can chop it up to. But after every round, I was sitting there going like this, oh, wow, that's crazy. And then after the next round, I was like, wow, I guess that too. Like, I was just as shocked as everybody else, man.
Well, which group of contestants was the hardest for you to guess? I mean, there are some incredible people on this show.
I'll tell you, the hardest round to me was the social media people. Oh. The social media people, because at first they were it was who was a social media influencer or something like that. That was hard to me because I couldn't figure out which one of those guys was. And then it was like this bonus round where they flipped it, and it was like, yo, now guess between these two who's a relationship hookup expert or something. I was like, what?
That could be anybody. That could be everyone. Everyone's a social media.
I was like, yo. So yeah, that was like hard. And then when I got it, I was like, man, this is crazy.
Killing the game. You know, out of your other celebrity panelists, you know, between Raven, Rita, and Mario, who do you think is your biggest competition?
I think Raven. Raven was my biggest competition. She was on me. All of them really, because they kept coming up and down like this. They kept coming for me, and they was like, Mario was on it too. Like I was like, okay, I got to stay ahead of these guys right here, man.
They're gunning for you now. You know, when you're perfect, the only way to go is to the bottom. So they're hoping you fail, Deon.
Yeah, right.
Well, fans are lucky because you're coming back to Tell the Truth tomorrow night, and this time we see you up against celebrity panelists Mike Tyson, Rumor Willis, Jenna Fisher, some tough competition. You know, I have to ask, will we see you sweep the game again, or do you feel that the pressure of being a Doris Award winner, are you going to let that get to you? Is your ego a little bit too big?
You know what? I'm going to try my same. I'm going to try my same thinking approach to this as well, and hopefully it works. And we see what happens, man. But, man, I hope so. I hope it work again, man. That'd be crazy to do it twice.
That would be amazing. You'd be a legend. Now, Anthony Anderson hosts To Tell the Truth, but you and him have some history together. You two co-star on Blackish, which is an amazing show. What was it like for you coming onto the show after working together on Blackish? Was it just so easy and exciting?
Oh yeah, because I know what to expect from him. So, you know, we worked together for several years. And then prior to Blackish, we worked on barbershop movies, and we done a lot of work together. So I know Anthony like the back of my head. So for him to be an amazing host like he is, I knew I wasn't gonna get much out of him. So
dispel any rumors. You didn't cheat with him beforehand.
No, I know I wasn't gonna get nothing out of him at all because he's just a great host. So I knew I wasn't gonna get nothing out of him. So it was just because actually he don't know neither. To be honest with you, he don't know nothing at all. So
that's right.
Because he actually plays in his mind while he's playing. So you know, he's a fantastic host. He's a wonderful guy. And man, we always have a lot of fun when we get together.
Well, now we know why Doris is so beloved, you know? Her son is such a good host.
Right. Mama, that's Mama right there.
Well, speaking of Blackish, it was recently announced that Hulu is going to be releasing an episode of the show that was shelved by Disney back in 2018, if you can believe it, because of controversial political content. Have you seen the episode, and are you excited for this episode to finally be released?
Yes, I would like everyone to see this episode. Go to Hulu and check this episode out. It is very important. It is something that we deemed was important when we finished it. Kenya Barris, the creator of the show, he wrote it. It was very important then. It's still important now. And it would be amazing if everyone can go watch this episode. I don't want to tell you exactly what it is because I don't want to spoil it, but you must watch it, and everyone must watch it, especially in these times. Yeah.
Well, before I let you go, do you think that the episode will spark new conversations or just add to the already existing conversations that are happening?
It will spark new conversations as well as add to the existing conversations that's going on right now. It's very necessary when it comes to voting. It's very necessary for how you live your day to day and for the years to come. So this episode would allow everyone to have a conversation about how they feel and hopefully about how they feel and how they can do better.
Well, I mean, I'm sure Blackish will do it better than anyone on TV. I mean, they did such a good job. Deon, thank you so much for being here today and stopping by.
Thank you so much.
I can't wait to see you sweep it for the second time and get Doris in your corner again. Thank you, Deon, so much.
Thank you so much.
People, you can watch Deon try and keep his winning streak going on To Tell the Truth on ABC tomorrow night at 10/9 Central.